For the Edmonton Oilers, there were some questions heading into the 2019 NHL Draft. Who would they take at number 8? Would it be a forward or a defenseman? And how much activity would we see in terms of movement of roster players and draft picks? Well, President of Hockey Operations and General Manager Ken Holland elected to stick to his guns and keep his picks, beginning with the 8th overall selection on Friday night.
With the 8th pick in the draft, the Edmonton Oilers select from AIK Sweden, Philip Broberg.
Broberg classifies himself as a two-way defenseman with good skating. He was named the best defenseman at the World Under-18 Hockey Championships and became the first Swedish defenseman to be named to the first All-Star team in the U18 since current Oilers defenseman Adam Larsson. The smooth skating defenseman also suited up for Sweden at the World Junior Championships, recording 1 assist in 4 games. Now, there are options for Broberg next season as the CHL rights are owned by the Hamilton Bulldogs. He could potentially return home to play for Skellefteå in the Swedish Hockey League, while Ken Holland did rule out that the Bakersfield Condors will not be an option for next season. And on day 2 of the draft here in Vancouver, the Oilers got their forward in RAPHAEL LAVOIE. At 6'4", 198 pounds, the power forward possesses a natural scoring touch. In 62 games with Halifax, LAVOIE put up 32 goals and 73 points before exploding in the playoffs with 20 goals in 23 games. He also added 12 assists during that stretch. LAVOIE led the Mooseheads to the Memorial Cup final and even referenced continuing to work on his explosiveness to keep up and play with Connor McDavid one day. And the Oilers then made it 3 players in 3 different positions with their 3rd round selection on day 2. Goaltender ILYA KONOVALOV assumed the starter's role in Lokomotiv in the KHL this past season. Now the netminder is under contract for 2 more years with Lokomotiv and says he will continue to develop in Russia before considering coming to North America in the future. And with their 4th round selection, the Oilers turned to the USHL, picking Matai Blumel 100th overall. The 6-foot Czech Republican recorded 60 points with the Waterloo Blackhawks this past season, utilizing breakaway speed to play in all situations. He's credited with a scoring touch, scoring 30 goals for Waterloo in 2018-19, and has great edge work and agility. The 19-year-old is a University of Connecticut commit next season. And staying with Czech Republicans who played in the United States this past season, the Oilers drafted TOMAS MAZURA 162nd. The 18-year-old forward put up 54 points in 37 games at the Kimball Union Academy in the United States High School Preparatory League. Like Blumel, he is committed to playing in the NCAA in the future. He will be suiting up for Providence College in the 2020-2021 season. And to round out the weekend with the 193rd overall pick, the Oilers elected to go with another forward in MAXIM DENEZHKIN. The left-shot center suited up for 51 games for local Yaroslavl in the MHL this past season, registering 22 goals and 39 points. And that's the final tally: 4 forwards, 1 defenseman, and 1 goaltender to make up 6 overall selections for the Oilers here in Vancouver. Signing off for one final time from Rogers Arena, Tony Brar, Oilers TV.